right, let's do a deep dive into a match that could really, maybe, be a defining moment in the WPL. The Gujarat Giants taking on the Delhi Capitals. You want to know if this is really the Giants' year? Well, we're going to unpack this match and see if it gives us the answer.
Yeah, it's a big question to ask, especially considering the Giants, haven't exactly been dominant in previous seasons. This match was a real statement win for them.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking match 17, played in Lucknow, Friday, March 8th.
Right.
The Giants won the toss, and they chose to field first.
Interesting.
Now, the Capitals, they had a powerhouse opening duo in Meg Lanning and Shafali Verma.
Yeah.
What was interesting to me here, and tell me if you agree, it seemed like this was a high-risk, high-reward strategy by the Giants. They could have tried to, stifle the Capitals early on by batting first, but instead they chose to put the pressure on the Capitals' batting lineup.
Yes, and that aggressive approach, it seems to be characteristic of the Giants this season.
Yeah.
And remember, they only need one more win to secure their playoff spot.
Right.
So they're playing with a confidence we haven't seen from them before.
And that confidence was almost shaken early on by Lanning. She was on fire, scoring 92 runs off of just 57 balls. I mean, 15 fours and a 6. That's some serious power hitting.
Wow.
She was so close to a century.
Yeah.
Was that a turning point? Did the Giants start to doubt their strategy at that point?
It's fascinating because despite Lanning's dominance, the Giants didn't panic.
Okay.
They stuck to their game plan, and bowler Meghna Singh was instrumental in that, She took 3 crucial wickets, breaking the Capitals' momentum just when it seemed like they might run away with the match.
But hold on. They also had some, let's say, oopsies in the field, right? I'm talking drop catches, missed run-out opportunities. Surely those mistakes must have given the Capitals a huge advantage.
Yeah, you're right. Those missed chances were definitely costly, and they highlight an area where the Giants can still improve, but what impressed me was their resilience. Even with those errors, they kept fighting. They never let those mistakes completely derail their game.
So despite Lanning's near century and the Giants fielding fumbles, the Capitals ended their innings with a respectable but achievable 177 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. The stage was set for a thrilling chase.
And it was a chase that truly showcased the depth of the Giants' batting lineup.
Yeah.
This wasn't just about 1 or 2 star players. It was a collective effort.
Right. They needed a strong start, and veteran Beth Mooney delivered, as she often does.
Yeah.
Her 44 runs set the pace for the chase. But then it was Harleen Deol's time to shine. Her 65 runs off 47 balls weren't just stylish, they were crucial to the Giants' victory.
Right.
It's interesting to note that Deol has played different roles throughout the tournament, sometimes anchoring the innings, sometimes playing the aggressor.
And that adaptability speaks volumes about her maturity as a cricketer. She's not just a big hitter, she understands the game situation and adjusts her approach accordingly.
Right.
And of course, she had some powerful support from Deandra Dottin.
Oh, absolutely. Dotton's cameo was electrifying.
Yeah.
24 runs off of just 10 balls, 2 fours, and 2 sixes. Talk about injecting energy into the chase. But even with those explosive innings, the match went right down to the wire.
And that's where the Giants' newfound composure really shone through.
Right.
They needed 7 runs off the final over, and they didn't panic.
Yeah.
Kept their cool and secured a 5-wicket victory with 3 balls to spare.
In past seasons, I'm not sure the Giants would have pulled off a win like this. They might have crumbled under the pressure.
Yeah.
But this year, they're different. They're playing with a belief that's contagious.
It's remarkable transformation, and it makes you wonder if they've finally figured out the formula for success in the WPL. Yeah. Yeah, it really does feel like they've turned a corner.
Yeah.
This win wasn't just exciting, it had, significant implications for the rest of the tournament.
Okay, so let's break down those implications.
Okay.
First up, this victory officially knocked the UP Warriors out of playoff contention.
What a tough break for them.
It certainly throws a wrench in their plans for the season, but it also highlights just how competitive this year's WPL has become.
Right.
Any team can beat any other on any given day.
Yeah, and speaking of competitive, this win put Royal Challengers Bangalore in a very precarious position. They need to win both of their remaining matches. A&E significantly boost their net run rate to even have a chance of sneaking into the playoffs.
Now, for those unfamiliar with cricket, net run rate is essentially a measure of how quickly a team scores runs compared to how quickly they concede them.
Right.
It's a crucial tiebreaker in tournaments like this.
Right.
So even if RCB win their remaining matches, they need to do so convincingly to improve their net run rate and leapfrog other teams in the standings.
So they're not just playing for wins, they're playing against the clock and the scoreboard too.
Yeah.
Talk about pressure.
Big time.
Meanwhile, both the Mumbai Indians and, of course, our Gujarat Giants are sitting pretty.
Right.
They each just need one more win to secure their playoff spots.
Exactly. So as we head into the final week of the league stage, we have 3 teams vying for those last 2 playoff spots with only 3 matches left to play.
Right.
It's going to be a nail-biting finish to the season.
I can't wait to see how it all unfolds.
Yeah.
But before we get too caught up in the playoff race, let's hear what the players had to say about this pivotal match.
Right.
Get a glimpse into their minds right after that thrilling finish.
Yes. The post-match reactions are always revealing.
Yeah.
They give us insights into the players' emotions, their strategies, and their perspectives on the game.
Player of the match, Harleen Deal, was ecstatic, as you might expect.
Yeah.
She spoke about the importance of staying focused till the very end, knowing she had powerful hitters like Dotton coming in after her. She even revealed that batting with Beth Mooney makes things easier because Mooney is so alert and quick between the wickets.
That's a testament to the synergy and communication within the Giants' batting lineup.
Yeah.
They trust each other, they feed off each other's energy, and that translates into runs on the board.
Deol also talked about her conversation with teammate Kashfi Gautam, who hit a crucial 6 in the final overs.
Oh, wow.
Deol gave Gautam very specific instructions, telling her exactly where to hit the ball based on the bowler's deliveries and the pitch conditions.
Wow.
Now that's leadership.
Absolutely. Deol isn't just a talented batter. She's a thinker, a strategist, and clearly a supportive teammate. It's no coincidence that her standout performance came in a match where her leadership qualities were also on full display.
And GGW captain Ash Gardner was full of praise for Deol,
Yeah.
highlighting her adaptability throughout the tournament.
Right.
Gardner also gave a shout-out to Meghna Singh, emphasizing how her hard work in the nets translated into success on the field.
Good for her.
It's clear that the Giants have a real team spirit, a sense of collective purpose that's driving their success.
That shared vision and camaraderie are often intangible factors that separate good teams from great teams. The Giants seem to have found that winning formula. Now let's hear from the Delhi Capitals. Captain Meg Lanning, while disappointed with the loss, was gracious in defeat.
Yeah.
She acknowledged the Giants' superior performance and also pointed out that the dew factor played a role, making it harder for her bowlers to grip the ball in the later stages of the match.
Yeah, she's right. The dew can be a real game changer, especially in night matches.
Oh, yeah.
It makes the ball slippery, which can affect both bowling and fielding.
For sure.
Lanning also emphasized the importance of fielding, admitting that their fielding errors cost them dearly in this match.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
In T20 cricket, every run matters, and fielding lapses can easily swing the momentum of the match.
Finally, Deandra Dotton, whose quick-fire innings gave the Giants a much-needed boost, was brimming with confidence.
Yeah.
She talked about seizing the moment when she came out to bat and playing fearless cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she got out trying to hit another big shot, she had no regrets. And she emphasized the team's hunger and confidence, which are definitely palpable.
That fearless approach seems to be embedded in the Giants' DNA this season.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to take risks, and that aggressive mindset is paying off.
And she emphasized the team's hunger and confidence, which are definitely palpable. Now, this match wasn't just about individual performances. It was about a team that's found its groove, a team that's firing on all cylinders.
Right.
The Giants are playing with a swagger that's captivating fans and intimidating opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really feels like something special is brewing in the Gujarat Giants camp this season. They've got this momentum, this energy that's palpable.
And what's interesting is that this transformation hasn't happened overnight.
Right.
You know, if we look back at their performance in the previous 2 seasons, they won a total of 4 matches combined.
Right.
This season, they've already matched that win total.
Wow.
And they still have a few matches to go.
That's a huge turnaround.
Yeah.
What do you attribute this change to? Is it a new coaching strategy? Have they recruited some game-changing players?
Well, they've definitely made some shrewd acquisitions like Deandra Dotton,
Right.
who brings that explosive power hitting to their batting lineup.
Right.
But I think it's more than just personnel changes.
Yeah.
There's a shift in their mindset, a belief that they can compete with the best teams in the league.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned belief.
Yeah.
Harleen Dial said something similar in her post-match interview, talking about playing fearless cricket.
Right.
It's almost like they've shed this underdog mentality and embraced their potential as a championship caliber team.
That's a great observation. And it's not just talk.
Yeah.
We're seeing it in their performance on the field.
Right?
They're taking calculated risks, they're backing each other up, and they're not afraid to go for the win, even in pressure situations.
That win against the Capitals was a prime example.
Yeah.
Remember they had those fielding lapses?
Right.
They were under pressure from Lanning's incredible batting.
Yeah.
But they didn't let those setbacks define them.
Right.
They dug deep and found a way to win.
Exactly. And that resilience, that ability to bounce back from adversity is a hallmark of a championship team. So to circle back to your initial question,
Okay.
could this be the Giants' year? Based on what we've seen so far,
Right.
I'd say they have all the ingredients for a championship run.
They've got the talent, the momentum, the belief.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, they have a relatively easy path to the playoffs.
Right.
One more win guarantees them a spot.
Right.
But of course, the real test will be in the knockout stages.
For sure.
That's where the pressure intensifies and the stakes are even higher.
Absolutely. The playoffs are a different beast altogether.
Yeah.
But if the Giants can maintain this level of intensity, this fearlessness, and this trust in each other, I wouldn't bet against them.
Well, this deep dive has certainly convinced me that the Gujarat Giants are a force to be reckoned with. They're not just playing to participate, they're playing to win it all. So to our listeners, keep a close eye on the Gujarat Giants in these final few matches of the WPL.
Yeah.
They just might surprise everyone and lift that trophy.
It's going to be a thrilling finish to the season, and the Giants are right in the thick of it. So make sure you tune in to see if they can make history.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
It was my pleasure.